apologize. It's going to be kind of dry.
Y'all come in this folks. We're going to do this really something. I got to get to work. Come on, baby girl. You going to be with us? Please.
She on the phone.
Okay, good. All right. Strategist Carlos Chavis Jr. will give the minutes of what we just did in there, coming up with a name and our first position that we would take as a committee.
Let me just kind of step up here, I guess, kind of. All right. Cool. All right, so what's the word, man?
So tonight we organized a meeting with residents of Madison and Huntsville areas to come up with ideas and solutions as to how we will actually deal with the shooting death of Dana Fletcher that was shot and killed outside of a Planet Smoothie here in the Madison County area of Alabama. Tonight we came up with the name of what we're going to do as far as beginning the process. Tonight the organization is formally will be moving forward with our plans and actions is the Rocket City Freedom Fighters. So tonight,
Freedom Fighters
in the Rocket City.
Freedom Fighters!
And so in our quest for justice for Dana Fletcher, this will be the one of the organizations that lead the charge, not only for Dana Fletcher, but any injustice here in the Madison County area to come. We will begin with our sit-in, our die-in protest at the Planet Smoothie on this upcoming Sunday. And once that is completed after the die-in, then we will also move forward with other protests outside of at the Madison County Sheriff's Office, the City of Madison Mayor's Office, the City of Madison Police Department, and so many other things. In addition to us as a organization, continually organizing and meeting with other people in the community to kind of get more resolve and answers as to what's going on.
The end game, getting that camera footage, of course.
So that is part of it, but the end game for this group is for our voices to be heard and for justice to be served. So whatever justice look like, and so whatever that is, in the words of Dr. Cornell West, he said, injustice and us showing injustice in our communities is basically us showing what radical love looks like. When we stand up and we fight the issues, this is us enacting radical love in our communities. And so it's time for these communities to stand together and love on each other, but doing so by protesting and allowing our voices to be heard. So we'll start with protest, then we'll move to a policy aspect, and then the polls. So we're going to get these leaders out of here, especially when you have people like the sheriff and local other leaders that sit up, the district attorney that sit up and kind of be the jury and the judge when it comes to situations without even a fair trial in the matter, especially when a guy is dead and can't even sit here and defend himself.
Yeah, so you mentioned the sit-in / die-in at the Planet Fitness.
Yeah. Planet Smoothie. The Planet Smoothie.
Planet Smoothie?
You have our reason for selecting that location.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I know that's part of it, correct. Okay, so walk me through that again. So talk to me a little bit about the actions that you're going to take in somewhat of a public manner, because this is all about maybe getting the message out, right?
Yes, so this is, and also what we'll be formally announcing tonight will allow you all to understand that we also will be calling for a full economic boycott on all Planet Smoothies across the entire nation. And that will be formally announced on this Thursday outside of the actual Planet Smoothie in Madison County. But that is a part of the plan for a full economic boycott on all Planet Smoothies, and that's not the only place. If we have to call on economic boycott against Planet Fitness, we'll do so. Announce that at a later date if it comes to that. But more importantly, it's about the protest aspect first, because these leaders obviously don't take this serious. They're brushing it off. They don't want to show us any video, but yet anytime something happens to one of the officers, they're quick to show you some video for an officer. But yet when a black man is killed, they're so hesitant to save the video, but yet can't show us a law to tell us that they have to hold the video. No, we want you to say no more, release the video. Say no more, release the video. Say no more, release the video. And that's what it's about. Until we get that video released, we'll be out here every single day beginning on Sunday to protest anywhere, everywhere, by any means necessary.
And as well, we talked with Anthony Davis, the minority leader of the Democratic Party in the state of Alabama. As you very well know, legislator Wanda Gavan tried to introduce legislation on last year when we was protesting the Galleria that deals with dispensing video that's captured by the police. So we pushed on him hard today, and he committed to come to push hard for legislation whereby they won't have a general rule to release or not release the video but there will be laws on the table because the district attorney and the sheriff falsely said last night in that meeting that there were laws whereby they didn't have to release the video to the public. So that was a lie. So we want that lie to be truth, that you can either by law release the video or not use this cowardly, what they call general rule, not to release the video when it entails a police shooting or beating a person of color. But when it's them being shot by an individual, they show the police video religiously almost 24 hours. So we were moving that direction. So again, we came up with a comprehensive plan. We came up here not to lead, but to follow. We came up here to hear decisions made by a few. And we're not looking for a multiplicity. It don't take but one David and one slingshot and 3 rocks to bring down a Goliath. And this little powerful Rocket City committee will be committed to that. It's freedom fighters. We will fight for freedom, justice, and equality from sea to sea, from sun to sun. So as it goes with Birmingham, if they can land a man on the moon out of Huntsville, Alabama, with Dr. Walter Bumron, then these citizens of Huntsville can launch this Rocket City freedom to bring equality and justice for a person that a lady asked me today. I said, I'm here to protest and talk about protesting Dana. She said, what about Crystal Ragland? Okay, that was she asked me about Ragland. I said, I want to talk about it. She said, so there are people that still have the appetite and haven't gotten the justices that they needed. Like last night meeting, there was a woman began to talk about the police shooting her son 8 times and shooting 4 times in the head, and another person from across the room came and castigated her for talking about her son being shot 8 times in the head. So these people are sick and tired. So the Rocket City Freedom Fighter will be a real committed, passionate organization, a living and breathing organism that's committed to arresting the justices and arresting the police like Barney Fife trying to do citizen arrest of police officers that are wrong and bring them to the tables of justice.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right.
Freedom fighters!
Make sure you guys make sure you write your name and information down for her really quick. Did you give her your information? Okay, appreciate you. What's your name? Al. Thank you so much, Mr. Al. Hey, appreciate you, man. No, look, you're gonna be one of the leaders of this thing, all right? I feel it in you.
Y'all in it to win it.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. You know, this is what we gotta do, man. You know.
Yeah, she's in Seattle.
So it seems like
She's been all over the place.
They have embraced the electronic signing signature to their lawyer.
Huh? Better go. Okay. Did you give her your information? You got the information. Okay, so you're gonna be the organizer for this, huh?
I said, okay.
I need. You gonna be the organizer. You got the paper. You gonna organize. That's anybody. The way I roll. If you volunteer to do something, it's your job. So yeah, send me a screenshot of that. Is this everybody? We had more people than this. 1, 2.
No, we really didn't.
Those guys right there.
I got those. These 2 older gentlemen.
Who?
Freedom fighters. I like the Rocket City.
Oh, the pastor. Okay, that was the pastor. We got the pastor's information.
But everybody else brought on here. It's just
Okay, that's fine, and we'll begin with that.
Ladies, I love y'all.
What's good, y'all? So so you guys see, we're here in Huntsville, Madison County. We're gonna, we in this fight. We in this fight for the long run, and we're gonna bring some justice to this town, even if they don't like it. So I appreciate you all for supporting us, and but we're going to get this thing done. Okay, we're going to get this thing done. We're up here in Huntsville. Really quick, I'm gonna kind of give you guys. I'll be back here Thursday to do a press conference outside the Planet Smoothie, calling for an economic boycott. I know. I just told him. So tomorrow I actually will be in Montgomery to start a search team for Anaya Blanchard. So if you're anybody that's in Montgomery, anybody willing to come down to Montgomery and really and join us, we'll be in Montgomery on tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.